Hi, my name is Dan De Silva. We are the owners of Brief. Brief was the home and garden of late Bevis Bawa. Bevis was the older brother of the famous architect late Jeffrey Bawa. To get to Brief, you need to turn in at Amagaha Handia and drive for about 1 kilometer until you come to a fork. At the fork, you need to take a right, drive for another 1 to 1.5 kilometers until you climb up and see a junction with a signboard Brief. You need to turn right there and drive for another 1.4 kilometers until you come to a roundabout and take the third exit. You will be at Brief. Bevis was the oldest son of Benjamin Bawa and Bertha Marion. He was born in 1909 and this property was given to him in 1929 since it was a rubber estate of 200 acres. Prior to that, he was a student of Royal College, Colombo, and he was a school dropout. So his mother wanted him to learn planting at one of her cousin's estates. So he was trained for 2 years since he was 18 to 20. And at the age of 20, like I said earlier, this property was given to him to manage. So he moved here in 1929 and this garden and the house has grown ever since. Apparently this frangipani tree is the first frangipani tree that was planted in this property in 1929. Later on, he was one of the 9 majors in the British Army, and later on he was appointed as the ADC to the last 4 British governors. He was served under the last 4 British governors until the independence in 1948. Then he retired and he moved back and he was enjoying his garden and the bungalow. Has entertained many celebrities such as the famous film actress Vivian Leigh, Sir Laurence Olivier, Peter Finch, and the writer Agatha Christie, and the late Danish Queen Mother Queen Ingrid at Brief. They've all been here, all visited here and stayed over as well. Was opened to the public in 1969 by an invitation of then Tourist Minister late Jaya Jayawardener, who went on becoming the first executive president of Sri Lanka. Mr. Jaya Jayawardener and Bevis Bawa were schoolmates at Royal College, Colombo, and he invited Bevis to open brief to the public because the tourist boom was happening in Bentota. Bentota Resort was being built with a couple of hotels, and there were no tourist attraction in the area other than the beautiful beaches and the temples around. Brief is a 5.5 acre garden, and it has many features such as a Spanish garden, a Japanese garden, and many beautiful vistas. And secret pathways and passages, many seating areas, lovely garden courtyards, and playing areas as well. The brief is actually a mix of many features and many garden features seen by Bevis in many parts of the world after his retirement in 1948. From the executive traveling he had done through the Europe and the Eastern Asia as well. This courtyard has our visitors' toilet and the entrance to the private garage of the residents of the house. And you enter to this courtyard with a moon gate feature, which is quite common in Scotland, castles in Scotland basically. So the toilet opens up into the jungle, and you have to experience. It's a once in a lifetime experience. The Spanish garden at Brief. Bevis was inspired to do this up after his travel to Spain, and he was inspired mainly from the city of Alhambra, where the features of the pond here and the statue of Jesus resembles. And we have the family crest of Bevis and Jeffrey's family. Also an open air shower, which is basically open into there's no door, there's no roof, and with a beautiful fountain and a black mirror as well. This outdoor feature is done by the Donald Friend, the famous Australian artist who stayed at Brief for 5.5 years. Donald Friend has done many other paintings, sculptures, statues at Brief. Other than Donald Friend, we have had famous artists such as Russell Drysdale, who has visited Brief.
My name is Ananda. I was started during Mr. Bawa's life. So myself look after Bevis Bawa last 7 years. So after when the Mr. Bawa is passed away, after I joined with Mr. Dulan de Silva, now they are our current owner, and I'm working in now more than 30 years. So I do something when the visitors come, and I'm working for the guest relations. So when they come and visit us, so I had to make explanations for the inside the house. So this is most famous artists people had many paintings inside. Donald Friend is, he came for a week and stay here 5.5 years. So he make the terracotta tile and also the bottle walls. And also when you came in the main entrance gate post, so gate post is sketches by Donald Friend, sculptures Bevis Bawa, he make this. And even also the inside the house they had all furnitures and different paintings. Edward Scott is it's year 2000. They came and he had to make a couple of paintings, and also the Picasso reproduction and French artists Claude Marquis and Marie Laurensa, and also Paul Gauguin is a reproduction, and after David Painter, and also Indonesian, that's Bali. Paint also the natural color almost 150 years ago, and George Bevan, and also another most famous in the mural is Donald Friend. So then some sculptures is Bevis Bawa, he make that.
Bungalow, we have many paintings done by Donald Friend, Russell Drysdale, and many other foreign artists. Also, a few copies of Gauguin, Picasso as well. Other than that, we have many paintings by the Sri Lankan painters, artists such as Rulaki Senanayaka, Ivan Perez, and Samira Kalupana, and many others. Also, we have sculptures and statues by most of these painters I mentioned, and by Mr. Bawa himself as well. Other than that, the main feature of the house is the mural done by Donald Friend. With what he had seen throughout the 5.5 years stay in Sri Lanka at Brief. Basically, he has in the painting you will see Adams Peak, Aukana statue, Candy Perahara, Brief, Hikkaduwa Guest House, Yala National Park, and even Maduanwala, Disavas, Walau as well.
My name is Asoka Navaratna. I am the manager of this garden. So this is the special destination of the Beruwala tourist destination. So we are getting out of 100 guests for a day. So several countries, they are participate in the several countries, European, Italian, and Germany, and American, Chinese, most of foreigners. And this is the most important places for the Beruwala destination.
My name is Anna Nikkeler. I'm from Switzerland, and I'm visiting Sri Lanka with some friends. We love this place, and it's interesting to visit. You can feel how special it is.
My name is Jana Vogel. I'm from Switzerland, and I'm the first time in Sri Lanka, and I'm very happy to be here, and it's such a beautiful place here.
I'm Elia Bösiger from Switzerland, and I came here to Sri Lanka to visit our friend and to watch the country. Beruwala city is a very nice city, really friendly peoples around, and this Brava garden is a really nice garden, and I think everyone should watch this.
My name is Gianni Paratore. I'm from Switzerland, and for me it's the first time here in Sri Lanka and also in Beruwala. I love the beach in Beruwala, and also this place here, it's such beautiful and amazing.